Most men don't know how to ask for love. They just hope they get lucky enough to find someone who understands the parts of them they've never shown anyone. Someone who can read between the silence, who knows what it means when he pulls away, when he goes quiet, when he stays busy. Because the truth is, most men were never taught how to let love in, only how to earn it. Somewhere along the way, love turned into a scoreboard. Be useful, be strong, provide, protect. Don't be too emotional, don't talk too much, don't need anything. Just show up and keep it together. And if you do it right, maybe, just maybe, you'll be enough for someone to stay. So, a lot of men enter relationships not as themselves, but as a version they think they're supposed to be. Solid, reliable, calm, in control, even when they're dying inside. Even when their chest is tight, their mind is spinning, and all they really want is to be seen. Not fixed, just seen. And when they finally feel safe enough to let their guard down, it's awkward, it's clumsy, sometimes it's angry, because vulnerability isn't a language most men were raised to speak, so it comes out sideways. A shutdown, a sarcastic joke, a long silence that says everything he's too scared to put into words. A lot of men feel broken in relationships, not because they're broken people, but because they've been carrying pain for so long that they no longer know what to do with gentleness. They don't know how to let someone get close without bracing for the moment that closeness turns into rejection. They want to be loved, but they also expect to be misunderstood. They want to open up, but they've been trained to keep it all in, to be the strong one, the one who holds it down, even if it's killing them slowly. That's the war no one talks about, being in love but still feeling alone, sitting next to someone who says they care, but you're too used to hiding your feelings to believe it. You nod, you smile, you play the part, but inside there's a quiet panic. What if they leave? What if I mess this up? What if they see the real me and decide it's too much? So you keep it simple. You try not to need too much. You pull back when things get too deep, and when things go wrong, you blame yourself. You wonder why you can never seem to get it right. You call yourself hard to love, even if no one else has said it. Because it's easier to carry the blame than to admit you never learned how to be held. Most men weren't taught how to receive love, only how to prove they deserved it. And that's why so many feel lost inside relationships that look good from the outside. They don't know how to be vulnerable without feeling weak. They don't know how to ask for comfort without feeling ashamed. They don't know how to cry without apologizing for it afterward. So they tough it out. They say they're fine, they keep showing up. But inside, they're asking questions they've never said out loud. Am I enough as I am? If I fall apart, will you still stay? Love feels like a test they weren't prepared for, and every mistake feels like proof they're failing, not just at the relationship, but at being a man. Because no one ever told them that strength doesn't mean hiding your wounds, it means having the courage to let someone see them. But even that is hard, because letting someone see you means trusting that they won't run. And for a lot of men, trust is a muscle that's been damaged one too many times, so they keep people close enough to feel connection, but far enough to stay safe. And then they wonder why they feel alone in a room full of people. It's not that they don't want love, it's that they don't know what to do with it once they have it. So they overthink, they shut down, they explode, they go quiet. Not because they don't care, but because they care too much. And they don't know how to hold it. And that makes them feel like something's wrong with them, like they're broken, but they're not. They're just men who never got the tools, who were told to build a home with a hammer but no nails, who were taught how to provide but not how to receive, who were raised to survive but never shown how to stay when it's safe. If that's you, I want you to know you're not the only one. There are thousands of men walking through life with their hearts half shut, afraid that if they open them fully, it'll all fall apart. Sometimes the real fear isn't being alone. It's being loved and not knowing how to believe it's real. And that's a truth most men will never say out loud, but you can see it in their eyes. You can hear it in the silence, you can feel it in the way they pull away, right when you're getting close. Because some wounds don't scream, they whisper. And most men have learned to listen to the whisper more than they trust the warmth.